Good morning, guys. If you're new to the channel, my name's Josh and
I'm Georgia.
And today we are embarking on our series, The Heart of the Kimberley. This region is one of our favourite around Australia, and what a better place to start, the Fitzroy River. So this is one of the main veins, the lifeblood of the Kimberley region, stretching over 700 kilometres into the heart of the Kimberleys. So today we are starting at the mouth of the Fitzroy River, and we're going to traverse the entire Fitzroy River all the way to Fitzroy Junction. So join along for the ride. Here we go. This morning we start at Langi Crossing. From there we'll push our way south down the old station roads to our first stop for the morning, Lake Alma. Once we're done at Lake Alma, we'll carry on south down towards the old homestead of Lalugi Lugi. This has been abandoned for many years now. And after that we'll finish up with our final push to camp back on the Fitzroy River.
We're just driving down the road and we keep seeing these little desert mushrooms everywhere. Pretty funny looking. They pop up after a good drenching of rain. The story goes that the Aboriginals used to be able to use them as body paint. They're not poisonous. You can eat them, but supposedly they taste pretty foul, so I don't think we're going to give that a go today.
Well, how's that, guys? For a little morning tea spot, Alma Lake. Wow.
There's another crocodile there, just floating on the top. But they're enjoying the really nice sun we've got right now. It's just surreal. So beautiful. Thank you. Wow. That's beautiful. Oh.
Well, there you go, guys. One of the icons of the Kimberleys, the big boab tree. These things are just so majestic. And as you can see, this one's still got all its green leaves, which means that it's fresh out of the wet season. In a couple of weeks it'll drop all of its leaves to retain all the water for the dry season. When these things get real big, they can hold up to 100,000 litres of water, which is pretty insane, but that's what they need to get themselves through the dry season. Alrighty guys, well sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. We've been trying to make our way to the abandoned Lalugi community. Someone hasn't been on this road for many years. It is completely overgrown. We have a bit of a clear patch here just to turn around, but you can see down there it's completely overgrown again. So we've been getting smashed by trees for the last hour, and we've only covered 5Ks of the 75Ks to get there. And we don't even know if we're going to be able to get through. This is supposed to be the easy part. So we're going to turn around now and carry on, and unfortunately we're going to have to give this one a miss. As you can see, even getting out of this track is going to be a bit of fun. Well, there the sun goes down and we have a long way to go to camp. Okay guys, well we've just rocked up to camp for the night in the dark, unfortunately, but we are on the Fitzroy River. It is absolutely stunning. We just crossed it now. It is fully flowing. We're very lucky to find a little spot because it's all stations out here that you can't stay on, so we managed to find a little spot here on the Fitzroy. We have not seen a single car today. It's been an absolutely isolated day, not a soul in sight. But spookily enough, we arrived here and there was a campfire already going. So that's, in my books, pretty spooky, but we're pretty grateful to find a spot anyway. So we're just gonna ignore that. We're pretty tired, so we're gonna jump up to bed, have an early night, and we'll show you the river in the morning. Good morning guys. What an epic spot to wake up to this morning. This place is just absolutely picturesque. Georgia just zipped open the tent this morning and I could not believe how beautiful this spot actually is. We came in late last night and had no idea what we were coming into. We came up to a little spot right there on the side of the river and there's already a campfire going, so it was a bit spooky, but waking up to this morning, what a treat. Anyway, we've had a bit of a quiet morning, just enjoying the surroundings as well as just recovering after a pretty long day yesterday. But we're about to pack up and carry on the journey up the Fitzroy River. So far, it's been a really interesting journey. There's definitely no one else out here. We had not a single car yesterday at all pass us. So really special to be able to explore this country. And today we'll continue up the Fitzroy, try and weave our way through it. So here we go. Heading out of camp this morning, we'll journey north through the Grind Range up to the small town of Kimberley. From Kimberley, we'll make our way down the Kimberley-Noonkanbah track, stopping in along the way and finally ending up back at the Fitzroy River for camp tonight. The tiny town of Kimberley is super neat and tidy, however carries no supplies and has no fuel station, so ensure to stock up before you take on this journey. Well, we've just come out of the town of Kimberley and we're about 10-15 k's into this track and we've come across this old pump shed of some sort along the creek here. This looks real old. Let's try and see a little bit. There's the creek over there, absolutely stunning creek. Where you can see this is, wow, this would have been cool to see back in the day. How about that, guys? Just 100 meters further down the road, found this perfect spot to pull over to have a morning cup of tea. I think while George is doing that, I'm gonna quickly grab the fishing rod and throw a line in. I saw a couple of fish jumping, so isn't this great? Well guys, this track just keeps on giving. We've just like pushed off about 5 k's off the track down a little road, and look how many black kites are above me. That's the most black kites I've ever seen in my entire life. And look at this, some sort of river gate system that they had here, but this is ancient. Really curious to go check it out now. So it looks like they've had some huge flood go through here and push this whole gate over, because you can see all the way here, completely broken off the ground. And just as I came over here, there were 4 freshwater crocodiles just sitting right there in the water. You can still see there's one in the far distance there. Still doesn't really care that I'm here, but the rest all duck dived as soon as they saw me. Wow. Some huge flood should have came through here. So look how bent it is down the end there. This is insane. Well, I just put the GoPro out the side of the car, and luckily I did, because that ain't right.
The boat bag is held on, well, was held on with these clips. I had a couple of them, and unfortunately they have snapped off, and we just got it in really good timing because there was only one clip left, and I think
the whole bag on.
I think we would have lost our very expensive solar panel should it have fallen. But that is why we carry extra ratchet straps. So nice, easy fix.
Yeah, but this road is rough as guts. Anyway, we'll get back on the road.
Woo!
Once again, guys, a dingy little track has been fully worthwhile back onto the Fitzroy River. This is going to be our lunch spot. I'm very tempted to stay here tonight. Guys, well, that was absolutely epic. He was
an Australian freshwater swordfish. They are nearly extinct, and the Fitzroy has a really healthy population of them, so that was pretty special to see one.
That was awesome. I just literally went for a little walk. We were busy packing up, literally had a little walk off to the side there in the bushes and just stared down. I just saw, and it was just just meant to be. We are so blessed with sightings of animals. So that's a trip maker, and that's the reason why we go down all these little tracks to try and find things like that. And I jumped in there, boots and all, got in the water. There's no way I was not getting up close. That was awesome. Anyway, we're gonna pack up now and head just down the road there to the actual crossing, and hoping we'll find camp there. Well guys, this is actually an old irrigation system that the government set up back in the 60s. Basically what happened is they have a whole lot of gates there that shut off and basically push the water down the channel over there. Well, we just couldn't help ourselves. With some friendly faces to sit around the campfire with, and me being super eager to get the boat in the water and explore upriver, we've decided to stay the night.
We are setting out to catch at least one barramundi.
We're going to try.
We're going to try. We're going to wishfully hope. Gosh, it's beautiful. It's just stunning. Accidentally just beached ourselves. I was flying the drone. Josh was looking at a fish. It was an easy accident.
Final trawl, going back and forth along the river, and after this one we're going to have to pack it up. But what an epic day. Amazing animal sightings. It's just been absolutely awesome. So gonna head back now. Hopefully have a nice night at a campfire. Anyway, we'll catch you in the morning. Again guys, that was an absolutely awesome spot to spend the afternoon and the morning. Getting the boat out was just so special, because I don't reckon anyone's had a boat out there for a very, very long time. That's just the best part about the quick boat, where we can just put it in literally anywhere. Anyway, we're on the road now, carrying on to Nunkaba on a very, very rough track. We're pretty much just sitting at about 20 k's an hour the whole way. I don't think this road has been driven in a very, very long time, because most of it is washed away. So it's going to be pretty interesting to see if we can get through. Leaving camp this morning, we'll carry on down the Kimberley-Nunkaba track until we reach the town of Nunkaba. From Nunkaba, we'll cross over to the other side of the river and follow the track that follows the St. George Range until we reach the small town of Yuckanarra. From Yuckanarra, we'll slowly make our way to Fitzroy crossing. say again, the dingy tracks bring you to the best spots. Have a go at this. This is called Broken Wagon Pool. I reckon that this is prime barra country, I reckon. Might be too tempting and I have to get the fishing rod out, but this is the spot for morning tea. That is insane. Look how many baobab trees are here. That is so special. It's like a plague of baobab trees just in this area. Wow, that is stunning. All different shapes and sizes. No single baobab tree is the same. It's amazing. Well guys, we are on the road between Nunkaba and Fitzroy crossing now, so large stretch, and we've been seeing this fire from quite a far away. We've been quite worried because there's a black smoke, think that might be a car or something like that, but fortunately it's just land. Still very sad though. We can see there's hundreds and hundreds of black kites busy swooping down and catching all the animals that are running for their lives. So quite a sight to see. There's a couple of brolgas behind me that look like they're also picking through the last remains, but quite a sight to see. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Very happy that no one's hurt. Well guys, this is not all what we expected to find down this road. We're down the old Cherrapin Road and there's a whole house derelict. A few buildings, looks like an old bird aviary or something in there. Not the kind of thing you really want to be coming to on sunset. You know, we're trying to look for camp, but we're anyway going to have a look while we are here. Alrighty guys, well the light's pretty bad, I do apologise, but we've made it back to the Fitzroy River. We aren't going to stay here tonight because the track in here is way too washed out that we're not going to be able to get back out of it, so we're going to have to turn around and head towards the Fitzroy crossing tonight. But still, we've made it back to the Fitzroy River and we followed it all the way along, all the way from the mouth all the way to the Fitzroy crossing, which is pretty incredible. It's taken us on some really awesome tracks, but sadly we can't stay here tonight. We'll start making our way back to the Fitzroy crossing. Well, that brings us to the end of this journey, as well as the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button and we'll catch you next time.